and welcome to Council Chat. My name is April Hepperly with the Prescott Valley Town Council, and today I am joined by LaDon Dalton of JustServe. Thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate the opportunity to share a little bit.
Absolutely, and you have a lot to share, and I'm super excited that we're doing this because it is such great information in such a compact space and way to get it out. And so this is just kind of one step in that process that you work so hard for. So tell us a little bit about the website that you manage, justserve.org.
Okay, JustServe is a platform. We have a web-based platform or an app where you can go online and you can find projects to go serve in your community. If you have 15 minutes, if you have a lot of time, you can just go on there and find something you have an interest in and help in our community and make a difference.
That's really cool. So JustServe itself is not the organization that one would be volunteering for. That's just the platform to put all of the local opportunities on.
Right. We have all kinds of organizations on there, the town, the schools, Stepping Stones, the Pregnancy Crisis Center, just all kinds of them. So
that's really cool. So when you go to the website, do you search your area?
Right. You go in, you put in your zip code, and you can search within 5 miles, within 10 miles, 20 miles, as much as you want. Sometimes it's nice to include a larger area if you're interested in bigger projects, because Phoenix has projects, Prescott has projects. But if you just want to help our local community, you would just put within 5-mile range.
Okay, and how often are those opportunities updated on there?
I do it all the time. I'm doing it constantly. Every week I'm in contact with people. I review with our organizations at least once a year, make sure the information is up to date, so we know who the contact is, what you have to do, where you meet. And we have probably up to 80 to 100 projects on there all the time.
Just for local?
Just for local.
Wow. So what kinds of projects or organizations can be on there? What can be included?
We have a lot of different ones, like the Pregnancy Crisis Center, for example. They are asking for donations, but they also need a grant writer. They also need a person who can come in and volunteer. So they have a variety of projects.
So anybody who has a material need or a volunteer need, is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
So when we were chatting before, you told me monetary donations can't be put
We
on there.
can't do monetary donations. We do have Amazon wish list on there. So like, for example, the schools want books, so that you can pop on and just buy it on Amazon and have it sent to them.
Okay, I see. So you help organize the projects themselves, getting them on there, gathering the information, getting those projects on there, so that then the people who are looking to volunteer can find it.
Right. For example, right now we have, one of them is the 1950 Census Indexing Project. We have a local man who is helping people index this so they can get more family records for people if they're really into genealogy. And it's something you can just do from home, so that's kind of a fun one. When you have free time, it's all online, and we have a guy you can call and he'll show you how to do it. So.
Right. And okay, so the project that kind of brought you to me, you saw the council chat that I did for the Green Bag Project.
Right, Jack Miller and Yavapai Food Neighbors. And we're into that. We really like Yavapai Food Neighbors. They're one of our easiest projects. If you want to do something simple, just every other month you get a bag from Jack Miller. He has, food coordinators, neighborhood coordinators. You just fill it with food for your neighbors, leave it on your front porch, and somebody comes and gets it and takes it away. It's super easy.
It is super easy.
Yeah.
In our neighborhood, I won't get into it too much because we have a whole other council chat dedicated to it, but in my neighborhood, we love this project, and it's our goal to not only be the #1 neighborhood every pickup, but to break our previous record over and over again. And sometimes, I can't, I'm not going to be home, or, I can't, and we'll just drop that bag off with one of our neighbors, or, it is a super easy way to contribute. You just get that bag, you fill it up. Sometimes I'll take it to the store and fill it up. Other times I'll just pull stuff off of my shelves and fill it up, and it's everybody can give that way.
And that's the goal of JustServe, is making it so that you can fit it into your life. Mm-hmm. We're all busy, we're all trying to do good things, but we just try to find a way for you to make it happen. So, and I just feel like when we work together as a community, we make so much more happen.
Right, absolutely. And what you're doing is, I know a lot of people want to serve. They're not anti-serving, but they just don't even know where to start or where to begin. Right before you contacted me originally, I was approached by someone at the gym who was asking, hey, do you know of a family who has a need that could be adopted, or just some way that me and my family could serve? And I was like, well, I know a lot of different organizations, but it's hard to narrow down like who exactly you should contact. And then, sure enough, you sent me an email. We had our first meeting, and then the next time I saw him at the gym, I said, guess what? I know exactly where you can go now to find a service opportunity.
Oh, we really appreciate that. And we want more organizations to contact me as well.
Right.
So that would be awesome.
So you said that the schools are on there, HUSD?
We do a lot with the schools. I actually meet with their faith-based council, and our whole group of several churches works to find more projects. But through Humboldt, we do teacher appreciation baskets is one, which we've tried to make very easy, where you can fill it with stuff for teachers to help them. Our poor teachers need help and support. And so it gives you ideas of things you can donate and just put in a little basket and drop off to them. Another one is the nurses. We do a nurse basket of supplies for them, Band-Aids, cough drops. They have to take all that stuff out of their own pocket. And so if
you mean like the school nurses?
Yes,
oh, okay.
School nurses. And so one thing we did, we had a bunch of girls get together and they sewed socks and filled them with rice. And then they can freeze them and use them for heat pack. And so, there's a lot of fun things like that to do. We also have a closet of, it's the Family Resource Center over in the school district, and they help homeless kids. And they have a lot of things that you can help them with. So we have those projects on there as well and keep them updated.
Yeah, and I know that Family Resource Center is vital. There's a lot more homelessness in our schools, I think, than people realize.
Yeah.
And so that is a really, really good way to help.
And that kind of leads us into another thing we do at the schools is help them, because they don't have a budget for books in our schools. And so we try to help them with donations of books. You can do those on the Amazon wish list, or you can buy a new hardback book to help our schools, school libraries. So that's another one we do. It's called Bring On the Books.
Yeah, and that's, because if you think about the books in public school libraries, they're used hard. They're held together by tape. So even if you don't have brand new books to give, it's probably still a little bit better than what they're working with over there.
Yeah, there is on her list. She has a list of the top 100 books that they would like. The top one in the book was checked out on the list. It was checked out 1,500 times. And it's
I wonder what book it
is. You can look it up on JustServe.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. And then the town. You said that there are town opportunities.
We do. We do some stuff. I actually just met with Steve Adame, I think is how you say his last name. He's a volunteer coordinator. We have some through the library, the Prescott Valley Public Library. They're trying to get people to help deliver books to hometown people, which is an awesome one. We have Adopt a Park. We have a fire hydrant caretaker, so you can go paint fire hydrants or clear the debris around them. You can help those who are older and don't have enough help to clean their yards. I mean, there's a myriad of them from the town on there.
That's really cool. Yeah, that's nice because it's overwhelming how many different opportunities there are, but you don't really know about them unless you're already kind of on the inside, constantly hearing about it. And so then to try to get the word out, even when you know all of them, it's like, okay, well, there's this one, and oh wait, and then there's also this one. And so again, the work that you do organizing it and keeping the website updated is just...
Well, it's really inspiring, actually, because these people that run these organizations, they are committed to helping our community. And it is so touching to see how hard they work, and they really want to make good things happen. And if we can just do a little bit to help them, that's awesome.
And then some of the other ways that you are working to get the word out about the website so people know where to go for the opportunities is with booths, right? You were at Extravaganza.
Oh yes, the town extravaganza. I don't even know how you say that, but we did 2 projects that day because we were writing letters to homebound people, and we also did, I'm trying to remember, the hospital. We have a project through the hospital to thank all of our healthcare workers who have put in so much. And so we just had kids come, and they wrote little notes, and they made little things out of pipe cleaners, and we sent them over there. And it was amazing how the hospital responded. They were so thrilled, just to get these notes of caring notes. So
that's cool. So you were getting the word out about JustServe, but then at the same time you were serving.
That's right. We had to do a service project. We're always doing service projects.
That's very cool.
We try, at least. One of the other ones we do at the town is the Healing Fields. They have, every year they need help putting up all those flags, and so last year it was our first year we got it on our site, I think. And so we just put out there, you can go sign up, come help put up flags, care for them, make sure they're okay. I think we've done most of those. That's right. At the library, the Prescott Valley Public Library, they have a pantry there as well. We actually have several food banks on there. We have Yavapai County Food Bank. We have the Food Neighbors does the emergency food bank, the Prescott Valley, and then the one at the library as well.
And that one, a lot of people don't know about that one. It's a little bit on the smaller side, but I know that it gets utilized.
Yeah.
Because internally they'll send out emails saying, the library food bank's getting a little low if anybody has any, and so then I'll go to Walmart and load up on the cans and haul them, and it's on the second floor.
And it's nice, you can just take it when you go to the library, just take a couple of cans with you and you can contribute to your community. There's also several churches that have food banks as well. So what I did want to mention about the National Fallen Firefighters Association or Foundation. They do a lot of really good things in our community. And they've been having several fundraisers lately that we have JustServe on there that you can go and help and assist. But every year they do a backpack drive where they help fill it with school supplies for kids that can't afford to get school supplies. And they also do something at Christmas where we go wrap gifts for them because they give gifts to the needy. Oh, wow. So Tammy Rose is amazing. She's really connected and doing a lot of good things over there.
That's very cool. So just a lot of different opportunities in a lot of different organizations.
For sure.
So we're wrapping up. We just have a few minutes left. If you could tell somebody what's the most important information they need right now about JustServe, what would you tell them?
Just go on and do it, because you always get joy from service. Every time I've served someone, it just brings me a lot of joy. It makes me feel like someone is happier because I've done something to make their life better. And so I just say, go to justserve.org, download the app if you want. You don't have to even do that, but just go on and find something to do and do something to help. And I think it really makes a difference and brings our community to a better place.
And I think it always helps to do something outside of yourself. Especially in this day and age when we're kind of still recovering from the pandemic, and it's really easy to get self-absorbed, really internally consumed. And when you have to go out, maybe out of your comfort zone, out of your normal circles of life, and reach out and help others, kind of all the other problems just melt away because you're doing what you can do.
Right.
You know, we're only one person, but that means that we can help one person at a time. And so it's great what you're doing. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And we're going to wrap up with a little video, just so everyone can remember JustServe.
Yeah, this was done by my JustServe working group, so I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
Have you heard of JustServe?
It's a website.
I downloaded the JustServe app on my phone. You can find anything you want to do on JustServe.
It's a way to connect the community volunteers with the needs of the community.
And the service is free.
JustServe is sponsored by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It's for the entire community of all faiths.
Do you want to serve but don't know where to start?
Just go to justserve.org.
See what projects are listed close to home.
Or use the filters to look for projects in your areas.
Or specific skills you have.
Did you know we have remote JustServe projects that you can do from the comfort of your own home?
2 of our favorite local projects are right now.
Yavapai Food Neighbors, where you fill up a bag every 2 months and leave it out on your porch the second Saturday of all even months for pickup. How easy is that?
Bring on the books. Our local libraries have 0 funding. Donate a book off the Amazon wish list.
Do you know a nonprofit organization who could use some help?
Please contact us at justserveourtown@gmail.com so we can add your project today.
It really doesn't matter what you do.
If you want to be happy, just serve.
Watch how it brings people closer together.
And changes your life.